Barkbusters produce some of the highest quality motorcycle handguards in the world. Designed and manufactured by Australian company Rideworks, the Barkbusters range of innovative motorcycle handguards and accessories are easy to install, and we're about to show you how simple it is. Start by using a sharp knife to cut a hole in the end of the hand grip. Make the hole as neat as possible and not smaller than the inside diameter of the handlebar. Alternatively, you can cut around the outside edge of the grip to allow more clearance. Next, loosen the throttle assembly and move it outward about 20 mm. Roll back the end of the grip and use a hacksaw to carefully cut off the end cap of the plastic throttle tube. Do not remove more than 3 mm of material and take care not to cut the underlying handlebar. In this case, we've removed the throttle from the handlebars and used a Dremel hand grinder to remove the end cap, giving us a clean, even finish. Either way, be sure to remove any burrs or debris that may restrict throttle movement. Install the throttle back onto the bars and loosen the controls. Move the throttle into position flush with the end of the handlebar. Tighten the throttle assembly and check that the throttle operates freely. Insert the 8 mm outer handlebar mounting bolt through the handguard, the spacer, then the expander insert into the 8 mm cone nut and finger tighten. Check that you have the correct size expander insert for your particular handlebar. An additional expander collet is supplied for steel handlebars with a larger inside diameter, which slides over this smaller expander. If your handlebar has a 12 mm internal hole, a small optional expander is available from your Barkbuster dealer. Fit the handguard with the expander hardware and install into the end of the handlebar until fully engaged. With a 5 mm Allen key, tighten the bolt only enough to hold the handguard in position. Loosen your clutch perch, throttle assembly and front brake assembly if not already, and any other necessary parts to position and align the handguards properly. Tapered handlebar clamps have grooves machined into the internal surface. Double check that the inside rings of the clamps both top and bottom match. The rings on both halves of the clamp should line up with each other and be positioned towards the center of the bike on both the left and the right side. Different numbers of rings signify clamps for different model bikes. Some bikes may require an offset clamp connector to clear the cables. Next, loosely assemble the clamp to the handlebar and the handguard. For tapered clamps, ensure that the rings machined into the inside of the clamp surface are on the inside of the bar. Position the handguard and controls until you are comfortable with the fit. You can start by making the bar end parallel with the ground. Make sure that no part of the handguard interferes with the controls. Tighten your controls to OEM specifications. Then tighten the handguard clamp in the correct order. First, tighten the bolt through the handguard to the swivel connector of the clamp assembly. Second, tighten the bolt to solidly lock the swivel section between the clamp assembly. The clamp is designed to allow the nut to pull into the recess hole when tightened. This eliminates the need for a wrench after the bolt starts to tighten. Then tighten the other bolt to secure the clamp assembly firmly to the handlebar. Make sure the throttle tube and grip does not rub on the handguard. You may need to move your controls inward to give proper clearance between the handguards and the lever, as well as the throttle end. Finally, tighten all the handguard and control bolts. Check the operation of the handlebar mounted controls. Repeat the process on the other side and installation is then complete. Barkbuster handguards not only provide protection on the trail, but they also enhance the look of your bike. For more information and other handguards in the Barkbuster range, go to www.barkbusters.com.